EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today, we've got an NFC South matchup between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. The kicker for the Saints, Will Lutz, has it teed up, and here we go from New Orleans. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The LSU man, Leonard Fournette, born right here in New Orleans. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. Finding room at midfield. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Washington now brings this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been. Down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Winston and the Saints now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Finding Taysom Hill complete. Past the 20. Touchdown. Taysom Hill, 76 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Brady. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, this defense was victimized earlier in this opening quarter. This time, a measure of revenge.
Well, they always tell defenses you have to have a short memory. But I also think it helps if you remember what happens to you before, and now you're able to flip it around. They didn't want to show weakness and let this offense think they could do whatever they want. And they turned things around in that case and picked one off themselves. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
And he will finally be escorted out of bounds down inside the 35. A big-time play there for New Orleans. And even 40 yards. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On play action, Winston steps away. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there. Saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And some room to work. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. To throw is Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that makes the score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Washington now brings this out. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. So they take a decent shot, CD, and the flag comes out for pass interference.
Yeah, a little DPI, as they like to call it in the business, right? And the farther you get downfield, the more frenetic things get, and the more calm and control you have to remain as a defender. That's a little bit of a slip there, and the penalty will go against him.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Meanwhile, Winston's throw taken in by Landry. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Play fake. Winston. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 2nd and 5. Again, it's Winston. Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Brady. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Brady. This one taken in by Otten. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 19 yards.
Brady now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back 1 pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Winston to give. It's Kamara. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 to the 36. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. And Jameis intercepted a 3rd time. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Well, the offense, they'd really not been able to mount anything yet on that drive, and the defense made sure they couldn't mount anything. The interception and the return adding 6 to the scoreboard.
And that's no small return for a linebacker, partner. He took matters into his own hands and his legs on that pick. And once he had it, I don't think anyone on the field could have stopped him.
And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A 2nd quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Looking long for Thomas. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield, try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. To Evans on the slant. And he's got some space here. A big play there just before halftime. 52 yards. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
2nd down and goal. Brady. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Brady now on 3rd and goal. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Succop's kick is good, and they will open things up a bit more. It's 24-7. But they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Olave in the final seconds of the first half. And the Saints are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Lutz good on the extra point. And they'll get it down to 10, 24-14. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Saints 14.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
They go play action. Winston. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Jamel Dean. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be an even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator?
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Leonard Fournette punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Saints 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 29, Winston. And that's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving them a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Winston. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, The front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is caught. He hits Landry. Finding room at midfield. Still going. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Touchdown, Saints. Jarvis Landry, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Darden now going to bring this one out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Brady's throw taken in by Evans here.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Brady to throw. And he's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake. Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting. Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On 2nd down, Winston again. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jerome Jackson from 13 yards out.
And the Saints take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Let's go on the extra point. And the lead is down to a field goal. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
From the 6. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for it, and momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. And he comes back with one complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. 3 quarters have come and gone. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jameis to throw it. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. So now after the sack, Winston and the Saints needing to figure out what to do. Tough play, 3rd and long. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. A 4th and very long coming up. You're out of field goal range. I don't know that you can go for this.
Well, I know that you want to, right? You know that they want to say, hey, let's go for this. We've got the perfect play drawn up. Let's do it. But I wouldn't go for it either. I agree with you totally. You're only down 1 score. Punt it. Let your defense pick you up.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that will force a turnover on downs. Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Fournette, a first down carry, and he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now Brady trucks over it. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. Throw left side complete. That's Evans. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
On play action, now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bucs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Suckup. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Saints 28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys have been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but you make a big play.
And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucks. The fourth touchdown.